Usually, when you need a CFO, it's either because things have um, gotten to a point where you don't feel in control of many of the decisions that you're making with respect to how you're spending your budget, how much of profits you're making, what's the discrepancy between your cash, your profits, when should you raise funding. So whenever the answer to these questions becomes less obvious, that's where you need a CFO. That's where you need a sounding board and someone to come in and to lend you their experience and help you navigate through these decisions. And that typically happens at a breaking point. It's either when you've reached a certain headcount, so your team has typically reached about 20 people or more, your annual revenue just hit 1 million, or maybe you've opened up a few different legal entities and making sense of the data coming in from different legal entities has become more complex. Or maybe you've launched new products or new geographies, and it's difficult to tell where the profits are coming from and where they're being burned. So whenever complexity reaches a certain threshold on any of these dimensions, and hey, it could be that you've onboarded an investor who's just more demanding, who wants to be more nitty gritty about the kinds of decisions that you're making and the kinds of reports and how you communicate your decision making process. That's when you need a CFO on board.